Hi guys, Ameya here and welcome to Want to Learn Programming. This is the 26th video in the series Basics of C Programming. In these videos, we will look at what are pointers and we will have a brief description about what are pointers. Pointer is a variable which stores the address of another variable. It stores the location in memory of the variable. When we say address of a variable, it means that there is one place in memory that the variable or the value of the variable will be stored. So what pointer variables do are they store that value in memory. That is the address of that memory space it will store in itself. So let's see how to use, how to declare and all about pointers. So we need to declare a pointer before using it. Like how we use int, char and all for declaring variables of integer and character, we'll have to declare pointers before using it. So here we come to two operators that we use while using pointers. One is the star operator. The star operator is used to indicate that the variable is a pointer variable, and the ampersand operator is used to access the location in memory of a variable. That is, if variable a is present in memory 1000, then to access that memory location, that is 1000, we use ampersand a to access that location. So let's look at some primitive pointer operations. First, let's look at what is the syntax for declaring a pointer. It is data type star followed by the variable name. Remember that this data type is the data type to which this variable name will be pointing to. For example, if we are declaring the pointer to indicate to an integer data type, then this data type will be int star variable name. If we want the pointer to point to a character, then the data type will be character star variable name. But all the pointers, whether it is int star variable or a char star variable, they might be pointing to different data types, but the data type of pointer is same. That is, it is a number. So let's look at an example. To store the value of character in variable C, we use character star C. That is, because the variable that C is pointing to is character, so the data type of the pointer is also character. Now, let's look at an example to store the value of integer a in variable pointer p. It is like int star p equal to ampersand a. Here, what int specifies is that the pointer p will be pointing to a integer variable. Here the integer variable is a, and to access the memory location of a we use ampersand a. So int star p is equal to ampersand a. This is the way of initializing a pointer. Now, to print the location of a using variable p, for example, if we say int star p is equal to ampersand a, then p will be equal to the location of a. So to print the value of a using the location of a, we can use the star p, that is percentage star p. What it will do is p will contain the location of a, assuming that the location of a is 3000, then p will contain the value of 3000. What star p will do is the star operator will look into the memory to and search the memory location 3000, and whatever is present in that memory location, it will print it. Let's look at a sample program where these primitive operations are done. In this sample program, we get a number from user and print the number and the address variable using both variable and its pointer. First, we will include the two header files stdio.h and stdlib.h. Next, we will use the int main function, that is int main along with the flower braces. Now we will first say int I to declare I as the number or the variable. Next, we declare the pointer and initialize it to ampersand I. That is int star p is equal to ampersand I. Next, we ask the user to enter the number, and the user will enter a number which we will store in location, we will store in the variable I. So next, we will print the address of the variable using the variable. The address of the variable using the variable we can print by using the ampersand operator, that is ampersand of I. Now to print the address of variable using the pointer p, we have to just say p, not ampersand p or star p, just p, because p has the address location of I. Now to print the variable, the content of the variable using the variable, we can just use I to print it. That is the number given by the user is using the variable %d I. Similarly, to print the number given by the user using the pointer, we use star p, and then we use the return 0 to return the uh, control to the user. Next, let's look at what a null pointer is. So before that, I recommend that you execute this program in your code blocks to check how variables and its pointer function. Next, we move to null pointer. Null pointer is a pointer which is not pointing to a variable yet. While declaring pointers, it is a good programming practice to either initialize the pointer to a location, like in the previous program, while declaring the pointer itself, we initialize it to ampersand I, or we need to initialize it to null. So this is a very good programming practice. That is, if you don't initialize the pointer to a location or initialize it to null, then it might cause some problems to your program. So it is a good programming practice to do this. The syntax for initializing a pointer to a null pointer is int star ptr equal to null. Because we don't have something to some variable to point yet, we use star p equal to null. So what this happens is, null pointer is a pointer with 0 as value. So it is not pointing to some other value, because when we declare a pointer, it might be pointing to a junk value, that is where a location is not really present, but it might be pointing to a junk value. So if we use that pointer when it is having a junk value, if we use that pointer, then it might cause problems to the program, and your program might be abruptly terminated. So we either initialize it to a variable while declaring it, or we initialize it to a null. So if you like this video, click on like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we will look at other pointer operations which are more complex. Thank you.